Hi guys, my name is Tomcat, and welcome back to GTA 5 mods. This is not 5M, this is pure GTA 5 inside, you know, the normal GTA 5 world. There's no crazy 5M stuff going on here, and I wanted to get back into doing, like, actual GTA 5 mods that weren't, you know, weren't necessarily 5M, but were inside the normal game of GTA 5, just modified. Now, this is a Liberty Walk BMW M4 GTS, and it recently came out, recently had a couple updates and stuff like that, so I figured I would show it to you guys, and not only show it to you guys, but also do a complete in-depth review of how it drives, what it looks like, and what it, you know, all the features that it comes with, including customization. So the inside is something that I really wanted to show you guys first off, because it's very detailed in here. You have, oh god, you have, like, even down to the stitching on, you know, like, on the walls, you know, like the door panels and stuff like that. These aren't really door panels, but you can see the speakers, the stitching, the red seat belts, which are textured, that you could see. It's like the texture on the seat belts. You could see, like, the fabric on the seat belts. It's ridiculous. You could see all of these details on the seats, you know, like the rear armrest, the rear air vents and stuff like that. But also, when you go up front, wait, what? Whoa! It's got the little door sticker for BMW roadside assistance. That's ridiculous. That is insane amounts of detail. You can see the rearview mirror. You can see the little SOS button, the dome light buttons. You know, you've got your visors that you could fold up and down. Now down here, you have all of your little controls for, like, your iDrive system and stuff like that. You have your damper button, your sport button, your traction button. You have the gear stick, obviously, and then you also have the button to adjust the intensity of the gear changes. But everything here is all detailed, down to the start button, the radio. All of the little buttons on the radio have their exact, you know, they all have their exact, like description of what they are in the right place. Every last bit is down to perfection here, like down to the details. I mean, I'm sure if you wanted to get, like, ultra nitpicky, you could find some little tiny detail, but really, especially, like, even if you zoom all the way in on it, it's really all there. I mean, it's the only way you would be able to find something wrong with this thing. I mean, even the window switches, are there. I mean, this is one of the most detailed GTA 5 mods I've ever seen. The trunk button is there. The hood release is there. I mean, it's absolutely just off the charts detailed. And of course, wouldn't be complete without, like, a bunch of money in the trunk. For whatever reason, it wouldn't be complete without a bunch of money in the trunk. Now, let's see. What do we have going on with, like, the engine bay? There's an engine in there. That's for sure. But I would have to take the roof off, and I'm not sure how to take the roof off. Now, even if you zoom in on the tires, you can see not only are they Michelin Pilot Super Sports, but the tread is the actual Michelin Pilot Super Sport tread, if I can get close enough to the tread. Yeah, so if you've ever seen the tread of a Michelin Pilot Super Sport, this is super geeky, but these are that actual tread. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Every last thing, down to the brakes, down to the wheels, it's all there in insane detail. Now, with all of that being said, we have some customization to do. So let's go ahead and hop in, and we'll bring up our customization menu, and let's see. So what we're going to want to do is go back, and let's go ahead and go down to vehicle options and menu customs. So wheels and stuff like that, we're not going to do a bunch of, like, GTA specific stuff. We're going to do more focus. We're going to more focus on the things that come with this vehicle. So you've got the stock spoiler, the carbon lip, which looks really good if you're going for, like, a subtle look. You've got the original GTS spoiler. You've got the lifted spoiler, which both of those look good, but I like the GTS spoiler. You've got this carbon spoiler, which I'm not a big fan of. LB Works spoiler, GTS, and carbon lip, which I like a lot. Carbon wing and carbon lip. GTR, which, not a big fan. GTR LB Works and GTR Ben Sopra. I don't really care for those that much. I like the GTS with the carbon lip. That definitely looks really nice to me. Stock exhaust, chrome tip exhaust. I mean, these really, they're okay, but they look cartoonishly huge. You know what I mean? They don't look like something that you would see on an M4 GTS. Chassis-wise, you can do the GTR roll cage, which is a big deal. I mean, like, that adds a whole nother dynamic to the interior. And as you can see, let me actually go ahead and show you guys what this looks like real quick, because I'm going to turn that menu off and hop out of the vehicle, because if you go into no clip while you're in the vehicle, weird things will happen and the vehicle will disappear. So let's see. So you've got the actual cage that you can see, but you've also got NOS back there, and it automatically gives you a rear seat delete as well, so it's not clipping through the rear seats or anything like that. So it's even got padding on the cage. I mean, that's insane. The detail, again, the detail is just ridiculous. So back into, back into customization mode after we get back in the vehicle, because I feel like if we do it outside of the vehicle, again, weird things could happen, and I don't want to deal with having the vehicle, like, start going into this weird state where we can't control it, like to get unstable. So you got the stock M4 hood or a GTS hood, which I dig the GTS hood. The GTS hood looks really good. Let's see. Fenders, GTS interior side panel left. I'm not sure what that does, so I leave it alone. Also, fenders, GTS interior side panel right. Again, I'm not sure what that does, so I'm leaving it alone. And even if it does do a ton of stuff, it's not even something that you could really see. So stock roof, spikes, which spikes are basically, they're like vortex generators, window spoiler, roof scoop, or you can combine all of them. I honestly would like to do the window spoiler and the vortex generators without the roof scoop, but alas, you can't do that. That's not an allowable combo. Engine, we'll just go ahead and throw EMS upgrade level 4, race brakes, race transmission, like all of that stuff. Horn, and then suspension, you can do all the way down to a competition suspension, but to be honest, it doesn't even change the height of the suspension on this car. If you wanted to do that, you would need to do it within V-Stancer. But I didn't really want to stance this car out. I wanted to show this car for what it was. So paint, paint is definitely, it's weird. It's definitely something that, let's see, will it, oh, okay. So sometimes on these cars, it doesn't really work. Other times, it works pretty well. Now, as you can see, the paint sometimes, like, goes hand in... Actually, no, not even sometimes. It does go hand in hand with the brake calipers. So that's actually really cool. These are all matte colors. So I think I want to go with a more metallic look. And let's see. Dark steel looks so good. That looks so good. Even the metallic red looks awesome. I love the fact that the in-game colors, like the stock colors, actually work within the they actually work within the mod, because some of these mods don't really allow you to use the stock colors, and they end up kind of telling you no, like you can't do that. God, the racing green looks so nice. They all look really good. They really all look great. Oh, the midnight blue. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. I am so up for that. Doors, not really. Here, let's see. Hood. Oh, okay. So now, here, let's see. Close, and then you can open everything. God, so now you can get a much better look at some of the details of really the whole car, but let's close that, and we'll close the doors. Open, close, remove. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. So now, let's turn the menu off, get out of the car so I can show you guys under the hood, because under the hood, we find a pretty much fully modeled version of an M4 engine. I mean, you could see, if I can get the camera situated correctly here, you could see the intercooler right there up top. You can see the engine cover. It's not really a valve cover. It's more of an engine cover. Intake, all of this stuff. But you know what? We've spent enough time on the details of the car. Let's finally go ahead and drive it, because a lot of this review, I will admit, has been on the details, but no review is complete without a proper drive of the car, especially now that it's fully maxed out, which, is fast. It's really fast. I mean, I was expecting it to be fast, but, I mean, it's damn quick. And it handles super well, too. But it's fun to drive around. See, that's the thing, is it's fun to drive around when, you know, you're in a car that's real. You know what I mean? When you're in a realistic car, well, hell, not even realistic, a real car around all these GTA cars, not only does it kind of add to the immersion, but it also adds to the fun, because it's like, if you like the M4 GTS, well, here you go. You can drive one. You can drive one in GTA 5. Now, let's go ahead and make a detour up this other road, because, oh, also, I will be including a link in the description below to where you guys can download this thing for yourselves and check it out. And you're going to need Open 4 in order to run it, or Open IV or whatever you call it. But this thing actually comes with a special type of file that basically you can, it's an easy installation file. So basically what you can do is you can load up Open 4 and then just locate the easy installation file for this car, and boom, you're done. You just double click on it and it walks you through the installation process. You don't have to install it manually, which is a big draw for a lot of people with these mods, because I'll admit, just as much as anybody else, I mean, hell, if anybody tells you that it's easy to install GTA 5 mods manually, unless you've done it a million times, it's not, and it's not the easiest thing to get into doing. But if you have these easier installation files for Open 4, it will actually be a much simpler process, and it'll be a process that, oh god, it'll be a process that I went off the road and spun out after I pulled the handbrake. But really, like I said before, it's a process that anybody can do. Like, once you've got all the files you need, it's pretty much a process that anybody can do. And wow, look at this. It's honestly way more willing to slide than I thought it would be, especially with the stock GTA handling system. I mean, look at that. Normally, cars with normal GTA handling do not slide that well. Like, normally they are awful at it, and awful to the point where it's laughable. And I mean truly laughable. Like, it'll stay sliding, it just won't keep a power slide going, and that's kind of to be expected, you gotta admit. I mean, that's kind of one of those things where you can't really get away from it. I mean, you could slide it around in a parking lot like we're doing right now, but that's really about all you're gonna get out of it, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just kind of one of those things that is with the GTA 5 physics system, that it's not a drift-friendly system. But I tried turning on slidey tires with this thing earlier, and dude, you don't want to drive this thing with slidey tires. It won't go anywhere. It legit won't go anywhere. Oh. Well, thankfully that wasn't me, because I heard driver, and I was like, oh, crap, they're after me. But then I was like, wait a minute, we're not doing anything wrong. But anyways, that is going to be a full review of this Liberty Walk M4 GTS. And if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to click that like button. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.